Nice nipples, bro.
Thanks.
Welcome back, friends, and happy holidays. Welcome to yet another rendition. Actually, yeah, wait.
You confused the shit out of you.
No, fuck.
Hello once again, friends. Happy holidays, and welcome back to yet another rendition of Wicked Good Beer Reviews. Today, as a very special episode to celebrate the holiday season, we've made a trip farther than we've ever journeyed before. Yes, that's right. We've traveled to the frozen tundras of Boston, Massachusetts to deliver you a one-of-a-kind, truly exotic refreshment. Now, on previous episodes of Wicked Good Beer Reviews, we've given you already pretty lesser-known, very exotic, generally hard-to-find beers. But, as you might imagine, this episode is no different. Today, folks, we will be reviewing Nite Lite from Night Shift Brewery. Now, Nite Lite is, as the name implies, a light beer, but it's not your average light beer. Just as we have Not Another Gaming Podcast, the #1 gaming podcast on the internet, which you can find on all your favorite podcast platforms, Nite Lite is very unique and puts a fantastic spin on the light beer genre. Nite Lite is an unfiltered, unpasteurized, and unapologetically tasty light beer that anybody can get excited about. Why don't we take a nice look at the can and analyze what makes Nite Lite so special.
See, now this is a cool can. So thinking back to when we were younger, right? I believe it was called the Nite Lite as well, wasn't it? Where you had the little
Light
bright.
Yes.
So I had the little light brights, and you would stick them into the little board and create pictures. And this thing's only 120 calories.
I mean, I feel skinnier just having it in my hand.
Me too. I mean, this is like having just a glass of water.
Absolutely. And I can just tell based off of the can design alone that not only is Nite Lite does Nite Lite strive to be different, but also is coming directly at its competitors and is trying to produce an attractive packaging that's accessible yet intriguing enough. So folks with more adventurous palates, like the three of us, wouldn't be afraid to just dive right in and feel like that's what we should do next.
You know what this symbol reminds me of?
What's that?
Pixel art games.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe we should just scroll through some of our emails and look up some of our pixel art, 2D side-scrolling roguelite, action-adventure twin-stick shooting, roguelike.
It's too bad that there's so few of those games. It's so
That sounds like a lot, Bob. For where we're at now, it kind of sounds like a lot. I mean, in my opinion, what I think we should do, I mean, it might sound crazy.
Yep.
It might sound crazy, but I think we should crack these bad boys open.
Yeah, let's see how
they pour, see how it feels on the schnoz.
Yeah, that sounds great. Ooh,
Really fungal, huh?
already just a really unique.
So Chris, make sure you tilt the glass again.
Yeah, I got this. I am an absolute pro. Look at this. I mean, look at that pour. That's absolutely incredible.
Now, already, as you'll notice here, there is definitely a difference in coloration.
Oh yeah.
There's a little bit more of a hazy, golden hue on Nite Lite, where its competitors are more of a light, more of a I would say more of an opaque golden color to it. This is a little bit more hazy, and right off the bat, right when you can see through the glass, you can tell that Nite Lite is different.
I agree. I mean, the other beers that we've had, I mean, day to day and on these reviews, they've been more of a copper color. This is definitely more on the yellow side. This reminds me of like a nice lake out in Hampshire.
Yeah.
You're sitting there like you're barbecuing, having a couple of burgers with the family, you jump in the lake, and I mean, you just feel good. And the water itself is just so clean, crisp, and refreshing. I feel like this is a lake in a beer form.
See, to me, it's calling upon brass. Glass. And then as it ages through the years, and gets that nice patina on it.
Ooh.
So I feel like this is the perfect museum beer.
I completely agree. Yeah, if you're perusing your local art gallery or museum, you always want to make sure that you bring alcohol with you because obviously.
And a turtleneck. Don't ever forget the turtleneck.
Absolutely, and a turtleneck. And you know what? During the holiday season, if you or a loved one is taking somebody else against their will to an art gallery, make sure you bring some alcohol.
Oh, you have to. I mean, there's no question. I could see myself having one of these, just casually sipping it at like the Museum of Fine Arts. Walking around really admiring the abstract art on the wall by really sitting there, taking it all in, and having a nice sip of a nice cold Everett-based beer.
Yeah.
I feel like it just fits hand in hand.
You know, you can almost smell the historic district in which this was brewed. You know, the smell of several high school Super Bowl championships, the smell of a historic peanut butter factory. You know, I'm even getting the scent of potholes that would ruin my car's front end as I had to pull up to the brewery.
Like on the back end, you get like a little note of like a close Best Buy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
Best Buy's nearby.
absolutely. Ooh, yeah, that's actually
Maybe a possible opioid crisis.
Yeah, you know
There
what?
could be one down the street.
It could very well be. It could very well be close by.
Yeah, we get notes of that now, Bob.
Yeah,
That's a
absolutely.
good call.
You know, I can actually smell the traffic near the brewery.
Yeah.
I'm actually,
sure.
you know, I'm just getting really just on the kind of the front of the bouquet here. Somehow somebody is stopping short in the middle of a rotary. Yep, and I almost just rear-ended them. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That really sets us apart from anything else that we've tasted so far.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we can smell this thing left and right. We can say what it smells like, but I mean, at the end of the day,
You guys can smell it.
Yeah, that's true.
we're hoping by the third episode you can smell. Maybe by the fourth. You'll
Yeah,
be able to.
yeah.
But Dom and I have smelled the beer. Bob has acted like he was smelling the beer because he cannot smell.
I can pretend.
But one thing we could all do is taste the beer. So why don't we take
Absolutely, yeah.
our first sip, boys?
Yeah, nice little gentle
But nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
Nice
Yep.
and easy.
Just
Just
make sure.
first sip, warm it up in the mouth.
Absolutely.
All right, shut up.
Yeah.
It's definitely different than the last ones.
Absolutely.
I'm feeling it like in the chest region, like trying to come out.
Yeah, there's definitely a. I would say that this is a beer that really just hits all of the taste buds at once.
And the chest buds still.
Yep.
All in there.
Absolutely, those are called your lungs.
Yeah, those two.
This is definitely a very full flavored beer, and much like its light beer counterparts, it does not sacrifice on flavor. You know, just to skimp on the calories. So
I feel like this is a beer that you would bring to a party to kind of flex on people, you know, because it's normal to show up with your Bud Lights, your Mick Ultras.
Sure.
But if you show up with a 6-pack of Night Shift Nite Lites,
yeah.
you are the biggest dick swinging in that place.
Yeah,
everyone wants to be near you because you're interesting. You brought an interesting beer, and it shows that you're just not another schlep in those 4 walls.
It's a pretty in-depth analysis.
I know. I'm seeing the whole party in my head right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm bringing them. No one's talking to me, but I'm assuming if someone else brought them, they would start a conversation.
Yeah, so there is some character basis behind it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Participation may vary.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, if we pop out at your party, you know that we're with the gang,
Yes.
and we 9 times out of 10 will also usually have Nite Lites with us because this is just a fantastic go-to. This is a beer that you want to reach for, whether it's half empty from the night before on your end table and you just need to wake up because it feels like the Mojave Desert is in your mouth, or it's something that you are getting straight out of the fridge, just as cold as it was as it is in its brewery in historic Boston, Massachusetts, which is no less than negative 4,000 degrees right now.
I agree. And just like Boston, where it's from, regardless of how you have it, it's going to be a win. It's going to be a win.
Absolutely. And if I was Night Shift Brewery, I would be able to easily lobby for a duck boat parade just for this beer because honestly, this is one that you want to unfurl some banners for.
I definitely agree. Bring all the puppies like they do with their breweries.
Yep.
It's a phenomenal time at all the breweries, and
Just fantastic.
the beer is incredible on its own. So we might be a little biased because we've been to Boston a couple times. We've been there a couple, 2-3 times.
Yep.
So we might be a little biased towards this beer, but in the least biased part of my heart, Night Shift makes some incredible beers.
Yeah, I don't think I'm exaggerating or being overly complimentary when I say that this is one of my favorite beers of all time.
It's up there. It's certainly up there.
It definitely.
When it comes into the category of light beers, it's in the top 5.
Oh, this is a superior light beer.
Yeah.
This is an elite light beer. This is a 1337 light beer.
Folks, thank you so much once again, especially for this very special holiday edition of Wicked Good Beer Reviews. From all of us to all of you, happy holidays. We appreciate you very much, and we'll see you next time.